Today on Motive Learn, we are going to explore some amazing facts about human behavior and psychology that will truly open your eyes to how fascinating our minds really are. Get ready, because some of these might surprise you. You know how people say, "It hurts to be rejected"? Well, they're actually right. Scientists have found that our brains process rejection in the same areas that handle physical pain. That's why getting turned down or left out can feel like a real punch to the gut. Our brains are wired to be social, making emotional pain just as real as physical pain. Here's something interesting about relationships and success. Research shows that people who wait until they're 19 or older to become sexually active often do better in life. They tend to earn more money, get better grades, and build stronger relationships. This might be because they spend more time focusing on personal growth and education during their teenage years. Speaking of relationships, let's bust a common myth. Despite what many think, men aren't naturally funnier than women. They just make more attempts at jokes, even when they're not that funny. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall. If you throw enough, something's bound to stick. Loneliness is a bigger problem than many realize. It can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes every day. This is serious because loneliness affects people throughout their entire lives, impacting both mental and physical health. It's why maintaining connections with others is so important. Here's a cool fact about how we taste things. Nothing has flavor unless it dissolves in your saliva first. That's why dry foods can seem tasteless until they mix with the moisture in your mouth. And speaking of biology, did you know that babies born in May typically weigh more than those born in other months? Scientists think this might be related to their mothers getting more sunlight and vitamin D during pregnancy. Let's talk about something we all experience: eye contact. Studies show that women generally don't enjoy being stared at unless they're already looking at the person. It's all about mutual interest and respect. When it comes to understanding humor, your brain is like a supercomputer. It actually uses 5 different areas all working together just to understand a single joke. That's pretty impressive when you think about it. Here's a spooky fact. November produces twice as many serial killers than other months. While most months see 1 or 2 serial killers born, November sees about 4. Pretty strange, right? Dreams are mysterious things. Most people with personality disorders rarely have dreams, which shows how our mental health connects to our sleep patterns. And get this, those strangers you see in your dreams? They're faces you've seen before in real life, maybe just passing by on the street. There's an old saying about crying from the heart, but did you know that happy tears usually start from your right eye, while sad tears begin in your left? And while we're talking about differences, women typically speak around 22,000 words per day, while men use about 12,500. That's quite a difference. Looking for good advice? Research shows that the best advisors are people who focus on solving others' problems rather than just talking about their own experiences. They listen more and judge less. Here's something really powerful. If you convince yourself you had a good night's sleep, your brain will actually believe it. This shows just how much our thoughts can influence our physical experience. That's it for today's video, folks. See you next time, right here on Motive Learn.